Hey guys, you're here with Carl James and Kira Siddons doing another episode of Karls YuGiOh chat. This week we'll be talking about the brand new Wave 2 tins, the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon tin.
And the number 10 Illuminate tin.
Guys, these will be available tomorrow from Math Miniatures. And so let's get on to opening them. As you can see guys, we've opened the first tin here. And inside you get 2 Storm of Ragnarok boosters, 2 Extreme Victory boosters, Generation Force booster, and your Secret and Supers. You also get your little What's New guide, which includes things like Gates of the Underworld, which we talked about a couple episodes ago. You've also got your Legendary Collection 2, which we talked about last episode. And you've got your Photon Shockwave booster.
And the sneak peek of that is on the 5th of November at Math Miniatures. Should be a good set.
Yeah, I agree, it's looking like a pretty good set. You've also got your Hidden Arsenal 5 Steel Swarm Invasion, which we'll also be talking about on a later episode of Karls YuGiOh chat. So yeah, we'll get to opening and explaining these lovely supers and secret. So yeah guys, we've opened up our packets of secret and super, and in my one you get your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, your Fossil Dyna, looking pretty nice and super there. Got your Guardian Yatos, your Malefic Stardust Dragon, which is now legal to play over here because of this tin. Been looking forward to that. And you've got your Solemn Warning, which I think is looking really, really good in Super.
Yeah, Solemn Warning in each tin, which is pretty good.
So it's basically a choice of what secret and super you want out of the tins. So yeah, I'll take you through the new card in this tin, which is the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. This card says you can special summon it from your hand by tributing 2 monsters with 2,000 or more attack. And during either player's battle step, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can target the monster it's battling with and remove them both from play. And any monster banished by this effect is returned at the end of the battle phase. If it was an XYZ monster, it gains 500 attack for each material on the XYZ monster. So he's looking pretty good. He could be pretty good in like Disaster Dragons and stuff. Tribute your Totem Dragon to normal summon him normally. So Photon Dragon's he's looking like a pretty good card. You got the other new card that some people obviously would know of, which is Malefic Star Dragon. This card's really good in decks like Gravekeepers, Dragoon, Dark World, the decks that revolve around their field spells. Because when it's on the field spell cards can't be destroyed or have other field spell cards played over them. Obviously you can only control one Malefic at a time, as you know from the other Malefic sets. And you special summon him by banishing a Stardust Dragon from your extra deck, so he's really easy to get out. You've also got Guardian Yatos, which is pretty good in decks like Macro and D-Fisher and stuff, because you can special summon it as long as you control no monsters in your graveyard. And also, you can banish a equipped spell card from it to banish 3 monsters in your opponent's graveyard, and then it gains 500 attack for each monster banished until the end phase. So it can get pretty big as well if you play an equipped spellcard deck. And last but not least, you got Fossil Dyna. Everybody knows what this card does. It's really good. Now it's really easy to get hold of because obviously before it was only in secret. So that's Fossil Dyna. Really. So this first tin's looking really, really good.
And in the number 10 Illuminate tin, you get a Solemn Warning. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So you get that in both tins. And obviously you get number 10 Illumknight. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material card from this card to send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and draw 1 card, which is pretty good.
So, also it's you need 3 level 4 monsters to summon it, so pretty good in things like offering gadgets and stuff.
Yeah, seems like a good XE. And you get Ehren, Lightsworn Monk. This is a good card in Lightsworn. Everyone knows what it does really. So that's that card. And you get XX-saber Draksoul. This is really good in X-saber decks. Most people know what it does, so that's that. And you get the Tyrant Neptune. I'm not sure if this is new or old, but it's got very long effects. It cannot be special summoned. You can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 monster. This card gains the total original attack and defense of the monsters tributed for the tribute summon, which is pretty good. It's got some more effect, but it's quite long. I don't know what deck you play it in, but it seems like it could be a good card.
So that's both tins are looking pretty nice there. You get some really nice cards in both, like for example you've got your Malefic Stardust Dragon, your Fossil Dyna, your Illuminkinght, your Ehren, your Draksoul and your Warnings. And the Tyrant Neptune's looking pretty nice as well. So that's the 2 tins.
They look pretty nice. I would consider buying these.
Myself, tomorrow when they come out, I've got myself 4 Solemn Warnings reserved and a couple of Malefic Star Dragons. I've also managed to win a bet and get 2 tins as well, so that's pretty good for me. So yeah guys, that's been the tins, and as you've probably seen in the corner of the screen, we've got some really lovely looking deck boxes and max rotation cases here. You've got your 2 double deck boxes, which hold 140 plus sleeved cards, which is like 2 decks, 2 extra decks and 2 full side decks, plus more. You might recognise this deck box from earlier edition, which was just sort of like a single deck box. We've also got these 3 nice looking single deck boxes here. One which is I Want Your Brains.
This one's got a samurai on it, which could be used for samurai decks or whatever. It's a pretty nice deck box. And a wolf deck box. Which
also applies to Magic players with the new Innistrad release. And as you also see here, you've got the really nice matte protection cases, which have got a full range of colours, looking really good.
Got black, brown, dark green, regular green, red, yellow, orange and a luminescent green, which is quite nice.
So that's some really nice cases there. This has been Karl James.
And Kira Siddons.
Doing another episode of Karls YuGiOh Chat.
Subscribe below.
And please watch next time. See you later.
Bye. Found a luminescent green, which is quite nice.
So those are some quite nice cases. So yep, this has been another Karls YuGiOh Chat.
Subscribe below.
Subscribe below. This has been Karl James and Kira Siddons. Please. Can't do it.
Thank you.
Look at me, I'm the little man! I'm psycho! I'm crazy! Go by YuGiOh!